episode of movie. That's nice. Hey, what about the newer what about the most recent movies? So is the movie that you're referring to, Spencer, the one that was released a couple of months ago? The one that was Wrath of the Gods or something, Battle of the Gods, I believe. It was Dragon Ball Battle of the Gods. Something like that? Is that the movie you're talking about? Is that where Goku goes Super Saiyajin God? Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F. So are those canon movies or are those non-canon movies? And the reason I ask is because is Battle of the Gods, is that pertaining to what had happened so far in Dragon Ball Super, or is that all before? They are canon? Ooh, that's good. That's good to know. I'm going to have to watch them. Is there anywhere you can find them online? I mean, like, legally, of course? Or are they, like, under all the, copyright stuff? You know what I'm saying. There's a good cue. 5 out of 6, you guys. But the auto attacks went on a frontline minion, which is not good because that's going to distract him later. Use the mark dash as well. Next Q. You got to be taking down these backline minions while the front ones get low. There's so much time that Spentcer is dawdling here that he could be dealing damage and increasing his clear speed. Another Q was used right there, mind you guys. They're only partly canon. Oh, that's interesting. There's the auto attacks in the backline. Spread that damage on those backline minions, man. That's good. But we are still seeing a fairly spammy-oriented playstyle here. You got to know when to gain time and when to lose time if you want to be able to manage your resources to the most of your ability. So explain to me, Siren, what the deal is with the Battle of the Gods movie. So is the Battle of the Gods movie like some sort of extension, like some sort of midway movie from Dragon Ball Super, or did it come out before? Does Dragon Ball Super simply display the same events that happened in the movie, just differently, like you said? Like, how does Battle of the Gods tie in with Dragon Ball Super? You can watch them on Crunchyroll probably. Ooh, that's nice. It's good to know. Spentcer now 1920 CS in, man. Really good CS from Spentcer in these last 2 runs. Really good CS from Spentcer in these last few runs. This wave's going to be tough because these minions ended up getting all separated. You got to queue that minion right there. Oh, too late. Too late. He ends up getting the back 3. That's the right decision. When this happens, okay, when you don't end up being able to get all the minions into a queue, just focus on the backline ones because then you still get the damage guaranteed. That's the only way you're not going to kind of like, flub the wave clear. Dragon Ball Super came out after the movies. Dragon Ball Super timeline starts right after Buu Saga and goes until after the events of the movies. Oh, okay, so it does. It covers the events of the movies, except obviously it's going to be, a little bit different. That's interesting that they would recover events like that. It's cool though. I like it. Ooh, that auto attack should have gone on this one. Nice mark dash last hit though. Beautiful mark dash last hit from Spentcer. Dash into the turret as well, exactly as it should be done. I always use the dash to get into the turret because you don't really need it elsewhere. If you ever really need it, it's just to proc yourself with a passive, but you shouldn't really need it that often. Nice 6 minion Q. Will get the tower down 4 minutes and 15 seconds in. Now, Spentcer, what he needs to do here is run around and orient himself to ensure that he's going to be able to get... Oh, these should be queued up here. If the Q goes down these frontline minions, I'm going to be disappointed. Oh, that was a close CS. So now these minions need to take damage, and then the Q needs to drop. There it is, but it goes down too late, and the angle wasn't right. So only 2 of those 3 CS picked up. Bing, 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 bing. I like the Striker Lucian skin. It's a cool skin. I like the Project Lucian skin. Project Leona is what I'm all about, but I like the Project Lucian skin as well. More than I like the Project Zed skin. I think the Lucian and the Leona ones are the coolest. And then it goes Zed and Fiora, and then Master Yi. The Master Yi skin is really dope. It's just the fact that they like. Were you guys watching? Were you guys watching during the finals, the season finale the LCS Summer Split finals, where they were mentioning something about like, you know, they're like something bigger than life is coming for us or whatever. They were like while they were in the analyst desk, and then all of a sudden somebody messed up and they accidentally showed the splash screen of Project Master Yi. Just like all of a sudden out of nowhere they just accidentally showed it. And they were just like, oh, and they just totally gave up on it and nothing else happened. You guys must know what I'm talking about. It was ridiculous. Because they were totally hyping it up. They were like, yeah, something's happening and something larger than life is blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, right after they say that they weren't going to show it until they were coming back, they all of a sudden showed it like somebody messed up. It was silly. Now 58 CS, 6.5 minutes in. Spentcer is in line to beat the last drill score, you guys. If he picks up all 6 CS here and finishes before 7 minutes, he's definitely going to have a better score than the last run. Nice Q. Well used Q. It's just the last hits need to be picked up. There's the double last hits. Really well timed, but it looked more like luck to me, to be honest with you guys. Uh-oh, that's going to be tough. But he still got it. That's all 6 of the CS. 7, as a matter of fact, of the CS. Very lucky that it was a 7 minion wave. And just like that, 653 at 65, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a good one. 653 at 65. This is going to be